squad.
And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Now Jackson. After the missed three from Goose. Here's George. Here's Zubats. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Here's Adele. Guarded by Powell. Passes to Favors. 6 to shoot. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Here now, the Clippers. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. Going against one of the elite players in the league in Kawhi Leonard, he knows they have their work cut out for them. Coach said Kawhi is the complete player. He doesn't make mistakes. We can't count on them losing this game. We need to win it for ourselves. So they will try and be the aggressors tonight. Try. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to Jackson. In the corner, George with it. Clippers moving the ball around. And finished off by Leonard.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Right wing. Pakusevsky, the pass to Favors. It's hauled in by Zubats.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
The shot by Powell, no good. The Thunder have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Out to the wing. Here's Pakusevsky, defended by George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the pass to George. Here's Adele. Off target with his three. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
Oh! Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine.
Oklahoma City. Get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, man. All right, let's be coming out to Detroit. Come on, get out for your Thunder Girls. All right, man, that is your Thunder Girls dance team. Make some noise.
This is all you got, MP? This is it?
And so here is Oklahoma City. It's a 5-point game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
In that one.
Especially on the road. Each miss fired up that crowd even more.
Now, here is George. He's guarded closely. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Goose. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Coming down to the floor for your Thunder.
Zubac kicks to Jackson. Zubac.
It's all you, Junior. You got this.
Got it,
You
Coach.
out late last night, MP? Man, what's going on out there?
Clippers trail by 8. Sliding into the wing spots, Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort. And it's Goose. Then there's Favors. And it's Kusevsky in at the four-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Dort gets it to go.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Kennard, the pass to Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac.
Got to have your head in the game.
The Thunder leading by 11. Out to the right wing. Kusevsky, the pass to Favors. And the rejection by Zubac. And George gets the whistle.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Adele, guarded by Powell.
I like when Kennard hustles on D. He's capable of making a difference on that end.
Kusevsky with the bucket. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's not going to go for him. The Clippers go the other way with it.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally. The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Dort passes to Adele. The three-pointer, no good. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 11. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Pass to Zubac and stolen by Favors. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Knocked away. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Dishes it to Favors. Outside, Dort from downtown. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Kennard kicks to George. Back to Kennard. It's George on the wing, defended by Dort. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Passes it to Favors. The Clippers grab the miss. George up top. 11 points for him in that last game against Utah. Can't hit from 12.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Pass to Pokusevski. Back to Dort. And there's the pass to Adele. Leonard with the steal. For the finish. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Always up there among the leaders in steals. Leonard gets his team out in transition.
Pass to Pokusevski. Favors sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Zubac. Passes it to Pokusevski. Shot clock at 5. Here's Dort. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Leonard against Dort. Leonard dishes to George. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And he overshot that one, missing.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Goose, in their last matchup against the Pelicans, provided a nice lift. He ended up with 8 points and a couple of boards as well. It was a great combination for a guy who's considered to be more of a role player for this team. See what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
Yes, he was. In attack mode all night. Once he gets into a rhythm, he's very difficult to slow down.
Derek Favors. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Thunder, Isaiah Roby.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Kennard. To the inside. Zubac. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Zubac has got...
Timeout for Oklahoma City. Let's go out of section. What's the ladies and
Share the rock, MP! MP, you can do it! Yeah! Perfect plan tonight, coach! You nailed it, baby!
And so here is Oklahoma City. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. There's the lob to Dort.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And George kicks the foul. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. On the top of the key. No good on the shot. And the Thunder going the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Roby. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And George, here we go. It's deflected, and he stays with it. The baseline J off the mark.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to get it going, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. the line for your Thunder, Shane Gilgeous-Alexander, taking 2 shots.
Williams in for Dort. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Marcus Morris is checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for George. Mann's checked in for Norman Powell. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Luke Kennard. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles rolled.
Coming onto the floor for your Thunder.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Right block shot. You can't get that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. Here's Giddey. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Now the pass to Roby. The kick out to Williams. Here's Giddey. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. They could use a bucket. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Waddell. Here's Baisley. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Leonard. Five on the clock. Shot from the wing. No good. Shot missing. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
Reggie Jackson can still provide scoring. Maybe not at the 19 points per game level he once did, but he can still make an impact.
Adele, the pass to Giddey. Down low. Adele, no good. Clippers trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's Leonard missing. And Reggie Jackson, Steve, as you said, not the big scorer he once was.
He's got a reduced role, Kevin, on this team right now, but he can still get you a bucket when needed. Credit to Reggie Jackson for staying ready at all times.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there.
Stop hogging the ball, MP. You're better than that.
Los Angeles making a change here as well. Hartenstein.
With a solo, now Thunder, 38. The Clippers, 38.
Clippers trail by 10. So for the Clippers right now, the stars of the team, Leonard and George, are the forwards. Reggie Jackson out there with Powell. And it's Zubac in at the center. And he trims the lead to single digits. Powell's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Clippers. Passes it to Dort. Here's Adele. And here's Favors. Zubac defending. Stolen by Zubac. Now, here's George. Defense right on him. He kicks to Leonard. Driving the lane. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Favors got 5 rebounds tonight. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Outside, George. Akusevsky grabs the miss. Akusevsky's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Despite his slim frame, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is showing enough strength to take the hit and complete the play.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot.
That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Derek Favors.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And Steve, we know about Paul George, a fantastic outside shooter. He's been an elite 3-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why Kevin has a career 3-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%. And he seems to be getting better with age.
Floats it up there for Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's George for 3. Akusevsky grabs the miss. Akusevsky's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Favors kicks to Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around to the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Leonard. Back to Jackson. Pass to Zubac. And here's Leonard. Outside, George. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Favors against Zubac. Over in the corner, Dort. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Paul George.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
Get frustrated, MP. Awesome team.
Now into the lineup for your Thunder, Isaiah Roby.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Six to shoot over Jackson. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Now, here's George. He's tightly guarded. Zubac with the screen for Powell. He can't hit that top. And the Thunder going the other way now. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Roby the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Roby. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And there's Paul George on the assist by Leonard. George is
Now back to the Thunder. All right, this is coming out to the court.
FP, pass the ball.
Great effort on DMP. We noticed that.
Oklahoma City's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Roby. To the wing right side. Pass to Pokusevski. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Now the Clippers with it. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Jackson finds George. Here's the teardrop. It's blocked. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pokusevski. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pokusevski. 5 points in the game. Pass to Adele for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Adele's got 6.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Clippers substitution. Marcus Morris Sr. Luke Kennard.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Zubac, and it's Kennard in for Powell. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pokusevski. Dort with the ball. To the right side. Pass to Roby. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Adele. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Kennard on the wing. In the corner, George with it. And again, the turnover by the Clippers. Muscala is checked in for
Clippers substitution.
The Thunder leading by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Roby. Williams against Leonard. The pass to Adele. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the screen. Clock at 6. No good with the layup. Clippers trail by 5. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Now, here's Kennard. Guarded closely. Inside, here's Hartenstein.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Muscala. Pass to Adele. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. G right on.
That's his second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for Oklahoma City, Shane Gilgeous-Alexander. At the line for 2.
passing once in a while, MP.
Kennard.
Timeout for Oklahoma City.
Stop hogging the ball, MP. You're better than that.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Goose. Also, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander out there. Favors is out there with Lou George. And it's Pakusevski in at the fourth slot. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Passes it to Adele. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by George. George has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Adele, the pass to Pakusevski. There's Adele. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Zubac picks up the...
Loving the energy on DMP. Intensity.
I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pakusevski. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to end his cold spell.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Pass to Zubac. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Zubac has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Los Angeles. Outside, George, the dish to Favors. Back to Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Crafty move by Shea. He's getting better and better at changing pace.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Dort against George. And Leonard has it in the corner. And he lays it straight in.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Adele, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets a floater go. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now, here's George. He's covered closely. And
Oklahoma City foul. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the Clippers, Terrence Mann at the line for 2.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. The Thunder have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. No dice from 9 feet out. Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Mann passes to George. Favors with the rebound. Favors got 7 rebounds in the game. And he drives drives in, and that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac.
Oh, wow! A regular season win? Try hard.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Favors finds Dort. A rebound by Adele. Oklahoma City trailing to the left side wing. Here's Pokusevski, defended by George. Outside, Dort lets the three fly. Rebound by the Clippers.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
George passes to Mann, kicks the foul. The pass to George. Buries the long-range jumper.
A reliable jump shooter, Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pass to Pokusevski. Will it go? The Thunder with another miss. Clippers leading by 4. Now, here's George. Launches a 3. The Clippers get another chance here. No good from Zubac. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from Goose.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Mann passes to George. Count the basket. George has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Favors passes to Pokusevski. It's Dort on the wing to tie it up. Paul George grabs the miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I know he's young, but there's a maturity to Gilgeous-Alexander's game. He takes what you give him.
And George, here we go, can't cash in from close range. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. High post Favors. Working on Zubac. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander to take the lead. Right D that time from Leonard. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Mann. Passes it to George. And Leonard has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 6 assists here tonight.
For a guy who hit only 25% of his threes in college, Kawhi has become one of the NBA's best at the wing position.
It's tipped. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots.
We're going easy on you guys. That's all it is.
For your Oklahoma City, Derek Favors taking 2 shots.
Take a break.
go, MP! Nice defense!
That's the end of the game. Folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out, supporting your team. Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again at the next event.
There he is, the wardrobe trailblazer, the style originator.
Yeah, came to hang with the task generator. What's going on?
Oh, I mean, if you want to stop pursuing your dreams, just let me know and I'll back off.
But you feeling unappreciated, Ricky? That you need more hugs, bro?
I mean, a simple thank you every once in a while would be nice.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you for being the best business partner a guy could ask for, Ricky.
That sounds pretty nice.
All right, what we doing today?
All right, so look, I've been thinking, we need to separate you from everybody else when it comes to this fashion thing.
Right.
I got an idea.
All right, let me hear it, G.
We need to step up your game day fits. We need you in that Russell Westbrook, LeBron James conversation. Every time they step off the bus, they got a brand new outfit.
Yo, I could do that.
See? I mean, you could even do it at, like, park games. You're just gonna have to do it a lot more because it's not as many eyeballs on you, but yeah. Look, just think it over. It could be a great chance for you to do what you do best and second best at the same time.
Hey, but which one is which?
I don't know. I'll let you know when I see you play and what you play in.
All right.
All right, I'm going to cut right to the chase. You want out or not?
Mr. Lesser, no.
You lying to me?
Look, this organization has felt like home since the beginning. You know, somebody told me that you fought for me in the draft room. That's when I knew this is where I wanted to be. I love this team. I mean, these are the guys that I want to go to war with. You understand me? That's like my family now. Look, Mr. Lesser, I want to build my career here.
This looks sincere.
Can't believe everything you read in the news, right?
Is that a joke?
It's my attempt at one.
Anything else you want to talk about? I still got 3 minutes to my next meeting.
I'm good. You know, I just appreciate you talking to me man to man.
All right. Anything else bothers you? Door's always open.
I appreciate that. Till then, Mr. Lesser.
You got it.
Yo, just got off the phone with your agents, and they wanted me to set up an interview with Candace Green.
Talk about trade rumors?
Yep, your turn to shape the narrative.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Look, just be honest, tell the truth, be yourself, and let everybody know that you're happy where we are, and we're good.
Look, I can handle that.
All right, good. I'll give her a call, and I'll put it on your schedule when we set up a time.
Appreciate you, bro.
You got it.
Candace already someone who can dominate on certain nights. What do you think Ja Morant needs to do to reach that next level?
Ja Morant is a guy that attacks the rim, and he gets to the basket even at the size that he's at. If he's able to add a little bit more muscle, I think it will make him that much more durable. And I also believe that, you know, if he can consistently hit that outside jump shot, he's going to be a threat for years and years and years to come.
He's one of the game's great young stars. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. From outside the arc. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Pass to Pokusevski. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Dort. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. On the wing, Bain. From downtown. Nails it from 3.
And once Morant spots the open man, he's automatic. He doesn't waste time overthinking. He just lets it go.
Inside. Here's Favors. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Morant. Shot clock at 6. Going inside. And then Morant with the dunk.
With the quickness of Morant's first step, I just don't know how you stay in front of him.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pokusevski. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Off target with the 3. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Back to Morant. Adams up top. And no good. Some solid defense from Favors. Candace, the WNBA has just reached its 25th anniversary. You've been a big part of the league for a lot of that time. What changes have you noticed through the years?
Well, the league has definitely grown. It's 25 years, and I like to say 25 years young. I think we have a whole lot more upside. The style of play is changing, and it's definitely benefiting watching and it being entertainment. So I think that we need to continue to grow our game, maybe a couple expansion teams, bigger rosters, so that more talented players can take the lead.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Boy, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. Now here's Brooks, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, hounded by Morant.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
To the inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
What a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Three-pointer, Brooks. The rebound by Favors.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Pass to Pokusevski. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant, no good. The Thunder have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. Here's Pokusevski. The Thunder with another miss. Now Morant. Last game out, 36 points for him. With the drive, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Gotta do more than this to slow Morant.
Oklahoma City. Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming up in court. Come on and get back to your Brisbane. Give it a hand, fans. The Brisbane First Team.
It's hard enough to guard guys like Trae Young and guys like James Harden and Kevin Durant. But then when you add into the extra things that they're able to do to make the defender wrong. So I think as long as it's a basketball play, but just like we've seen the kick, how that has changed the way that we protect shooters and how many offensive fouls are called. So I think at some point the players are going to adjust to the new rules.
Good point. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Explosive hustle from Morant. Nothing they can do to stop that fastball.
Pass to Goose. Now here's Dort. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Goose. It's Pokusevski on the wing. Shoots over Jackson. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Here's Bane. 15 in his last outing. Here's Morant. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Morant's got 8 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
It's Favors, high post. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort to end the drought. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Pass to Bain. Adams inside. Kicks it out to Jackson. This one for three. Offensive rebound. Brooks outside. And here's Morant. Launches the three. On the wing, Bain. The three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Favors got rebound number 5 here tonight. And you knew you loved basketball early on, but when did broadcasting come into the picture, Candace?
Yeah, I grew up with 2 older brothers, and all we did was debate on our couch watching basketball. So honestly, I'd like to say I've been broadcasting since I can remember, but to have an opportunity to broadcast along some of the icons in the game, players that I grew up with, and like you yourself, just listening to all the time, it's a huge opportunity. I definitely don't take it for granted.
And as your brothers would add, Candace loves to talk.
They told you to say that, huh? They put you up to that.
Here's Pokusevski. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 8 rebounds in the game. Dort against Morant. He can't hit that time. And the Thunder going the other way now.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Pass to Bain. Boom! He jams it straight down. And courtesy.
Timeout call for the Thunder. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming up to the board. Come on and get back to Dort. For Oklahoma City. All right, fans, that is the big dog dancing. Make some noise, fans.
Oklahoma City trailing. Candace, we see so many different coaching styles. To you, what's the most important quality in a head coach?
The most important quality in a head coach, especially nowadays, is to be able to connect with your team. You have to be able to connect to know what they need on a nightly basis. You know when to push, know when to bring them back down into reality, and how to set the tone. So I think that is so important, especially in this generation.
Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Alexei Pokusevski, also Darius Baisley out there. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Lou Dort.
Alexei Pokusevski. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Dylan Brooks. Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's a 10-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
There was too many empty possessions, and when they struggled to keep any kind of momentum.
Here's Bain. He's got 5. Adams with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Payne, no good. And the Thunder in possession here. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Payne into the lane. It's blocked. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball.
Grizzlies ball. Now into the lineup for the Thunder, Derek Favors.
Memphis leading. Well, Candace, it's got to be great to have a daughter who can experience your career and achievements right alongside with you.
It's nothing like it. It's nothing like having to do what you say. Anytime I tell her a lesson or something, you know, there's always an ability to go on the computer and make sure mommy is doing what she says. So it's been a great experience. You know, all of my trophies, all of my accomplishments have been with Layla, and I wouldn't have it any other way because it's really honestly us.
Well, maybe the best way to describe Candace Parker. She's a great mom. Now here's Dort. 9 points in his last outing. Here's Pokusevski. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Payne. Now Jackson, clock at 6. It's hauled in by Pokusevski for Oklahoma City. They've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in.
Thanks. Well, Goose in their last matchup against the Clippers played an important role for them. He ended up with 9 points and really helped stretch the floor, opening up those driving lanes. A surprise effort from a guy who typically plays a smaller role. We'll see if he can keep building the momentum.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive.
He gets the foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, John Morant. At the line for 1.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers. Here's Goose. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Grizzlies with the rebound. At 1 point, they led by 16. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
Now here's Brooks. 17 points for him last game against Portland. Clock at 4. The 3 from Payne. The rebound by Favors. Favors got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Well, Candace, you got in well over a decade in the WNBA. I want to know how the mental aspect of the game helps to compensate for any loss of athleticism, let's just say.
Man, BA, loss of athleticism? Man, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm seasoned. That's what I call myself, a seasoned vet. But, you know, honestly, I think it is. The game slows down as you get older. And it doesn't just slow down for you. You can control the game. And change of speed is important. It doesn't matter how unathletic you get.
They get it back.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
Dort finds Favors. Morant with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Morant, no good. The Thunder have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tightly guarded. Here's Favors. And the dunk by Favors.
An exclamation point on that slam. I mean, think about it. The big guy knows a thing or two about the highlight reel.
Jackson with a screen on Dort. Brooks drives in. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, Payton makes it look easy.
Absolutely relentless. Driving to the rim. Brooks wasn't going to be denied.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks.
That's his
first personal foul. First team foul.
Dort outside. Takes the three. And it's Bane with the rebound. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. There's the drive. Oh, Favors with a block.
Denied by Favors.
They can't hang with us. No chance.
Oklahoma City on D. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And it's Brooks missing. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And this is the right era for Jaren Jackson Jr., Candace. Teams are searching for big men who do what he does.
Yes, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a force. I mean, he can shoot, he can pass, he can stretch the defense, he can put it on the floor. I think the biggest thing with him is health. He's got to get in that weight room and he's got to get his body right.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis' ball. I'm not sure what happened.
Now into the lineup for the opponent.
And here's Memphis. They've got a 9-point lead. Outside Morant. And he drives in. Blocked. Here's the break. Here's Giddey. Oh, Adams with the block. Left side Morant. Back to Payne. Pass to Jackson. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Morant. Off the left rim and out. Dort for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
He's dragged them down with his performance today. A whole lot of zeros from him on the stat sheet.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Dort, left side. A shot to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Memphis. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Bane. He's got 5. Back to Anderson. Pass to Adams. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Dort, right side. Here's Giddey. Here's Goose. 9 points for him in his last game. Fires for 3. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And some change.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder.
Well, Memphis shooting poorly at only 28%. Out.
Substitution on the court. That's the end of the first half with the score. The Grizzlies 86. The Thunder 30.
All right, fellas. Good job. Good job. Yo, Trey, I need them out. Get better. Big game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's Bane. He's got 5. Into the lane. And that one hits the back iron.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
This isn't like it. And he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Now here's Morant. 13 points in the game. Here's Bane. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Jackson. Outside for Brooks. The 3 from Bane. It's hauled in by Pokusevski. Pokusevski's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Favors. The Grizzlies pull it in. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Morant. 3rd quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Favors, defended by Jackson. Here's Goose. Back to Favors. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Morant. Now here's Adams. Outside for Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Adams. It's Adams who hammers it home.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Here's Goose. Fires the 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Jackson with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant into the lane. And then Morant with the dunk.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter, but Morant has been deadly accurate.
Here's Favors. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. And now we're 3 minutes into this 3rd quarter of play. And here's Jackson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Misses from short range.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Pokusevski. Here's Goose. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Driving in. The Grizzlies pull it in. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Shot's good by Morant.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Favors. Here's Goose. Here's the 3. Brooks with the rebound. Here's Bane. He's got 5. Adams high post. Morant with it. Back to Adams. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Out to the right wing. Back to Pokusevski. Dort outside. Puts up a 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant with a defensive effort.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Jackson the screen. Morant with the slam!
Morant
way up. Everything's fine. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The ball's knocked loose. Oh, Brooks with the steal. On the wing, Bain. Back to Brooks. To the paint. Here's Adams. Pass to Bain. 3 on the clock. From deep, Morant. The rebound by Favors. Favors has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Goose. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pokusevski. From deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Outside Morant. Back to Brooks. Jacks up a 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 6th assist of the night.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. And it's Ja Morant with the foul.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Thunder.
Come on, Julian, you can make something happen. Get in.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
Have to respect the tenacity.
That's his second personal
gotta
foul.
be kidding me.
First team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. At the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. The Grizzlies have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Wiggins in at the 3.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. They set a pick. Over Williams. Again, no good by Oklahoma City.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Spins. Culver outside. No good with the triple. Oklahoma City has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Come get it, come get it.
Back to Wiggins. Here's Baisley. Lets it go from deep. Again, no good by Oklahoma City. Culver outside. Six to shoot. From the stripe. The shot no good. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Baisley. Pass to Goose. The three. No good that time.
Well, when the defense forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Kicking, moving, looking for his spots. Morant slithering around the court with the ball on the string.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in, and the layup falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Shoots from 14. That one no good. The Thunder shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Pass to Baisley. His first shot attempt. No good. Excellent D there from Culver. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Morant. Driving inside. Morant with the slam!
Ooh, rolling to the rim with force. Love when Morant goes hard and converts with the slam.
Here's Goose, hounded by Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Shakes him. Goes back up. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be...
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Jeremiah Robinson Earl. 2 shots.
And no luck that time either. Well, the Grizzlies shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. And Melton, here we go. And it's in there.
An aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth. There's a screen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
Clark with the screen. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Wiggins. Here's Goose. Melton covers. Wiggins outside. Here's Baisley. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Melton with the ball. Now Favors defending. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, D'Anthony Melton. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Oklahoma City's got just 1 of 6 threes to go in the fourth. Pass to Baisley. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And there's the drive. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Moran. Anderson against Williams. Right side Anderson. Clark with a screen on Williams. Here's Anderson. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot.
Darius Baisley. That's his second personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Kyle Anderson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Down low. It's stolen. Melton on the wing. Here he goes. Outside Jones. Here's Tillman. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Pass to Jerome. Favors with a screen on Melton. Here's Jerome. Blocked! And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Grizzlies ball. Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, Isaiah Wolf.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Clark with a screen on Williams. Here's Anderson. And he converts the layup.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Here's Goose. Out to the right wing. Here's Jerome. Clock at 6. To the middle. Trying to get back on track. Baisley misses. For Memphis, they've gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Melton against Williams. Melton outside. Takes it inside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Roby's got 4 rebounds in the game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Baisley. And a foul called on the way up.
Anthony Melton. That's his 5th personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for the Thunder, Darius Baisley. 2 shots. Thank you to everyone for coming out.
Yeah, come on, OKC. Get the job done, guys.
And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple of years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Outside for Murray. From the arc. Denver gets it back. Quarter outside. That one misses. So Favors will bring it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Dort. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Favors. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's his first personal foul.
Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Denver's on 0 of 2 from deep here. Murray dishes to Green. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And stolen by Favors. Outside, Dort. Pass to Pokusevski. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Murray is screen on Favors. Favors against Jokic. Back to Murray.
Denver foul. Jamal Murray. That's his first personal foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game he had 12. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the inside. Green. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Passes to Pokusevski. Clock at 6. Here's Adele. Lets it go with a 3. Green with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that one's good. Barton.
Excellent body control around the rim. Barton didn't let the defender distract him at all.
Here's Pokusevski. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Favors sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. It doesn't go for him. Good defense by Jokic.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
For 3, Murray sinks the triple.
I love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Pokusevski. It's stolen by Green. Barton finds Jokic. Porter with it. And he drops in the layup on the glass. And the team has taught Greg about having high hope.
Timeout for Oklahoma City. All right, ladies, coming up. Make some noise.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. He spoke about the unique challenges that Nikola Jokic can present. Coach said, we aren't used to dealing with a center that can create like Jokic. Sometimes we'll have to improvise on defense to keep up with him. They know how creative the Joker can be. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Green after the made shot from Goose. To the paint, here's Jokic. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like
Derek Favors. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Denver, Nikola Jokic. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
It is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
Here's Pokusevski, guarded by Green. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Jokic inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. A three-pointer is right on target.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And Torch gets it to go.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Green passes to Barton. And here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drive.
Barton. Derek Favors with the rebound. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 7-point differential. Outside, Dort. Beyond the arc. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Dort's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Thunder. Murray kicks to Barton. Outside, Porter. Inside, here's Green. Feeds to Barton. Pass to Murray. Jokic with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Favors with a screen on Murray. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Denver with the rebound. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win. So we'll see how they handle things tonight.
Now here's Favors following the miss by Jokic. Favors passes to Pokusevski. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Adele. Shoots over Barton. Adele, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Dishes to Porter. Can they get it? That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got
timeout for Oklahoma City.
Let him come to you. Don't force it if it ain't there.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, ladies, coming out to the court. Pull up the ground for your Thunder Girls. Give them a hand, band. Your Thunder Girls team.
You. Come on.
They can't guard you, MP! Keep shooting!
the Nuggets leading by 9. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Nuggets. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Jermichael Green is out there with Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. And for the Thunder, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Dort passes to Adele. Favors with a screen on Jokic. To the middle and stolen by Barton. To the paint. The kick out to Porter. Fires the three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Porter's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nuggets. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Denver?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Favors trying to break free, and he gets the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third basket of the night.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right.
That's how you defend. That's how you defend.
And so here's Denver. And there's the call on Lou Dort.
That's his first personal foul.
You gotta be kidding me.
In that situation, if there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And there it is for him. Murray's got 5 points so far.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
And there's the pass to Adele. Here's Pokusevski. Dort wide open. 3-pointers off the mark.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
6 on the shot clock. Murray kicks to Barton. Over Favors. That one wide left. Thunder trailing by 12. Down low, Jokic with the steal. It's Barton on the wing. Outside for Murray. Oh, good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot off. Barton with some nice D. On the wing, Porter. Defended by Dort. Pass to Green. Now, here's Jokic. From outside the arc. Green, no luck. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Here's Favors. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Murray outside. Baseline J on the way. The Nuggets with another miss. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Dort. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And that one's good. Barton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Timeout for Oklahoma City. Get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming on to the court. Come on, get down. For your Thunder.
Sharing the ball once in a while, and he
Last outing for Denver, they won that game against Brooklyn. inside Gilgeous-Alexander. And it goes out of bounds. Last touchdown.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. Jokic with the bucket.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
There's Adele, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pakusevsky, the pass to Adele. Shot clock at 5. To end the drought. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Goes up on the wing, and that one goes long.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Dort gets to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts in...
Let it fly, MP! Show off your J!
Just 4 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now Green defending.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Martin with it. Now defended by Goose. And that one, good. Martin's got 9.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Dort passes to Adele. Good on the three-point shot.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Pass to Jokic. From 12 feet out. And it's Baisley with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 15. Now, here's Dort. 6 points for him. Passes it to Adele. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Baisley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 13 feet away. And it goes down 2 points.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
Now, here's Jokic. 17 points in his last outing. Porter finds Barton. Got a piece of it. There's Adele. Barton defending. Floats it up there for Gilgeous-Alexander. An emphatic LU jam.
From Alexei Pakusevsky. Denver calls time. It's T-shirt Peninsula. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls.
The Nuggets lead.
Out! One more!
Yeah. I'm back. I'm here. He's open. Back on top. Rotate.
Box it. Get it. Here we go. Get left. Go right.
That's the end of the first half with a score of your Thunder 40, the Nuggets 49.
In that first half, waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Goose out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Favors, and it's Pokusevski in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Basket, good. Jokic has got his second bucket tonight.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11", they list him at 284. That's almost a seventh of a ton, folks. The Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces.
Here's Adele. He's got 8. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 13-footer. That one, no good. And Denver the other way now. They led by as many as 18 points. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Now, here's Jokic. 6 points for him. And there's Murray on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th assist in this one.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Here's Dort. He has 6. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And have yourself a night, Shay. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
Now, here's Jokic. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
Against anything can be a foul.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr. 1 shot.
And Porter, no good on that one.
You know, as a youth player, Porter's talent was undeniable. Unquestionable, really, but he suffered through some injuries. He didn't get a lot of time on the court in college, and he entered the 2018 draft with a lot to prove.
Now here's Barton. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Barton drives in. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Pokusevski. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Favors sets the pick for Dort. And the Thunder another 3.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Green with a screen for Barton. Poke loose, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jamal Murray. That's his first personal foul.
Stick to your man. Stick to someone.
Green passes to Jokic. Murray kicks to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Barton. Defense is right there. Count it.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here's Favors. Favors with a screen on Murray. It's tipped. Porter against Dort. Here's Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Denver, Jamal Murray. 2 shots.
undefeated in NBA history. I mean, he scored 50 points in a game without attempting a single free throw. Almost seems like that would be an impossible feat. It really is. I mean, that's a pretty unique way to get half 100.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Murray outside. And he drives in, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it looks... Shot from the inbound, and it's Murray, that time on the assist by Green. Green's got his third assist on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Favors. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the pass to Adele. No good from outside.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here is Favors. Michael Porter making his last shot. Here's Pokusevski. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Porter in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th assist here tonight. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Denver.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Now, here's Barton. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the 13-footer. Barton, no luck. There's Adele. 8 points for him. Pokusevski, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the drive. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Jokic. The Thunder making the shot. Good on the bucket. And that's now 20 points for Michael Porter.
Boy, what a night from Porter Jr. You see exactly why he was the #1 recruit coming out of high school.
Here's Adele. Barton defending. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Green with a screen for Barton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. The offensive rebound. Favors. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Favors, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Green inside. Almost, but it rolls out. Thunder trailing by 20. Baisley passes to Adele. Here's Dort. It's stolen by Green. Porter with it. Favors picks him up. And again, Denver no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Adele, the pass to Dort. Banked in off the glass. Dort's got 11 points. The Nuggets leading by 18. Murray surveying the D. Jokic with it. He's got 6. And here's Green outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 9 assists now tonight. It's Dort on the wing. Favors sets the pick for Dort. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Takes the 13-footer and misses it off the right side of the rim. It's Dort on the wing, guarded by Porter. Pass to Baisley. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep, and he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good from Goose. 11 points in the game.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Murray dishes to Porter. Pass to Najee. Takes the 13-footer, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. Here's Dort. The shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. And the wide open shot from Green. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And once
first team foul.
Didn't they teach you how to pass, MP?
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, ladies, coming on to the court. Come on, get out for your Thunder Girls. Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
The Nuggets also changing it up. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked.
We need to make something happen. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Didn't they teach you how to pass, MP?
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Back to Barton. Pass to Murray. From 13, good as the jump shot falls. Murray's got 12 points in just the second half.
Hey, that's really good, positive offense from Murray. Knows exactly what he's going to do before the ball even gets there. That's shot preparation, folks.
So on the floor for Denver. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. Jokic is out there with Green, and it's Porter in at the 3 slot. Murray kicks to Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Back to Jokic. 4 on the clock. Spins. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's his third personal foul. 13 foul.
So they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Green.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Adele, the pass to Favors. And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now, the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
The Nuggets leading by 23. Barton surveying the floor. And another miss by Denver.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Favors passes to Pokusevski. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Nuggets. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
3 points.
Porter's got 3 assists now in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the call up against Jokic.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
Here's Baisley. The pass to Adele. Off the mark, and the drought continues. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Nuggets head athletic trainer, who told me that he has a painful cramp right now, but they're trying everything they can think of to work it out. Obviously, they can't afford to lose him. This would be devastating for this team. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. Here he goes.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt.
How the heck is that a foul?
That's his fourth personal foul.
You need lazy.
14 foul. Under foul. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his fourth personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Austin Rivers. At the line for 2.
Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Janchar, the pass to Rivers. 6 on the shot clock. Now Jokic. And he's good on the 3-ball.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They set the screen. They need this. And the shot is long.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Baisley. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying respect the game and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
There's a little thing called teamwork, MP. You should try it sometime.
The Nuggets on offense. Right now on a 14-0 run. Murray outside. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets.
That's the end of the game. Folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again at the next event.